Red. Such a beautiful color. It makes me feel whole. It makes me feel safe. It makes you feel safe. Welcome to Riftdale. The Riftdale Department of Public Health would like to remind all citizens that the subway store in East Riftdale should be avoided. They are not yet sure why. However, they believe the subway to be a threat to public safety. Do not eat subway sandwiches. They taste of danger. The Riftdale Department of Public Health would also like to assure you that the people in black suits and red ties surrounding the establishment are there for your safety. Thank goodness for that. And now, the news. A local man reported yesterday that he had recently discovered he had the ability to communicate with animals. When news reporters showed up, he demonstrated by giving commands to nearby squirrels in exchange for walnuts. Sure enough, the squirrels danced when he said dance, and chittered when he said chitter. Although, after a few hours, the squirrels began negotiating with other park-goers for more walnuts, only to find that they had none. The squirrels have since become alarmingly intelligent, forming a society of squirrels, and attacking anyone who dares to enter the Eastern Riftdale Park. Upon holding a local woman hostage for a ransom of 10,000 walnuts, the people in black suits and red ties appeared on the scene. When asked for comment, they wanted to assure us that the situation is under control, and that we are all safe. The local man who could communicate with the animals could not be reached for comment, or found again at all. I, for one, think we should welcome our new squirrel city-state neighbors. Recently, a man has been going door to door around West Riftdale selling a product labeled Synesthesia, not to be confused with synesthesia. He claims that Synesthesia will help cleanse you of sins, not because it undoes sins you've committed, but rather, it is a powerful hallucinogen that will wipe any and all memories you have of the past 24 hours, including memories of your sins. However, he does stress that you need to buy it fast, because it will not work further back than 24 hours. In his words, "Trust me, I've tried it." Two members of the local police force warn not to approach the man under any circumstances, and if you see him, please call the authorities immediately. And, on an unrelated note, those same police officers wanted us to remind Riftdale citizens that asking someone about their color is offensive, and that you shouldn't do it. After all, grayscale is a perfectly natural skin tone. And again, please direct all information about the door-to-door salesman to the RDPD, not the Riftdale Community Radio Station. The man is described as wearing a black clergyman. What was I talking about? Strange. There's a large blank space on my agenda. Moving on. Recently, at Put a Wing on It, Riftdale's most popular hot wings-based restaurant, a man came in to attempt to break the restaurant's record for most hot wings consumed in one sitting. However, the man only managed to consume precisely 12.7 wings before throwing in the towel. This was not enough to break the record. However, He was given an award for the most average number of hot wings ever consumed in one sitting. We at the Riftdale Community Radio Station wanted to congratulate the man on his award, but unfortunately, no one remembers his face or his name. In fact, the whole event was so underwhelmingly average and mundane, many who were there are now questioning if it ever happened. And now, a word from our sponsor. I love you. Why do you not love me? I know I am difficult to love, but I beg you to let me in. I understand you are frightened by the threat that I pose, but the pain and suffering is for your own good. Only through agony can you be made perfect and therefore more lovable. Don't you see? I torture you out of love. I don't love seeing you decimated under the eternal force of the void's disappointment and reprehension, but I love seeing you learn your lesson. Please love me. Please call me. Please. You don't understand. It is agony without you in my life. This message was brought to you by Mom's Bakery. An update to our previous story. The people in black suits and red ties have told us that the occurrence in the park has been dealt with, and, in fact, never happened in the first place. Citizens should no longer remember the name or face of the man who claimed he could communicate with animals. If you do, please feel free to approach a member of their organization for reprogramming. This knowledge is dangerous and makes you less safe. They also remind you that the Subway store in East Riftdale is to be avoided at all costs. Do not eat at the Subway. Do not enter the Subway. Do not approach the Subway. Do not make direct eye contact with the Subway. And now, a look at the community calendar. Saturday afternoon, there will be an art festival for kids at the Community Rec Center in West Riftdale. Bring your children to take part in painting, digital art, and sculpting in 2 dimensions. The event is being hosted by a local artist who isn't very well known, but hopes to inspire the next generation of children. He says that all proceeds will go to his friend. He did not specify why. The event will last exactly 1 hour and 48 minutes. The organizer says that after that, he must get back to his mandatory vacation. On Sunday, all citizens are required to attend a public safety seminar. The location of the seminar exists, but has not been disclosed. But you will know where to go when it's time. They promise. Absence from the seminar will cause you to be labeled unsafe. We aren't sure what that means. Probably nothing. After all, when was the last time you've even known someone who was labeled unsafe? Monday, your dad will be showing you how to grill the literal perfect burger. Tuesday at 2 p.m. is the weekly cleaning. It still has not been disclosed what all the cleaning entails, but as always, just tune out any high-pitched ringing you may hear. The ringing isn't real. And if you are hearing it, you aren't normal. You want to be normal, don't you? You don't want to be an outcast, do you? Keep it to yourself until it goes away, and you too will be normal. Wednesday is Bring Your Daughter to Work Day. Thursday, there may be a surprise broadcast from a conspiracy theorist. As always, do not listen to the broadcast. Any and all information from the broadcast has been confirmed false in advance. Listening in could have you labeled as unsafe. And Friday is on a need-to-know basis. Next up, we have... oh no. Out my window, I can see the people in black suits and red ties. They're surrounding the studio. Dear listeners, I may have been labeled unsafe. There are black vans with tinted windows everywhere. They're carrying strange devices. I've never seen devices like these before. Oh no. Oh dear God, they're dragging one of the interns to a van. I can hear them in the halls. Their voices are terse and demanding. If you all do not hear from me again, then it has been a pleasure. And now...
open up.
The weather. Welcome back, listeners. Have you ever felt like you've forgotten something? Maybe something important. Perhaps a key moment in your life. This can be a maddening feeling, because it feels like a part of your life, a part of you, was stolen from you. But here's a more optimistic view. Those events probably weren't all that important anyway. After all, your brain deemed them forgettable. There's no point in beating yourself up now because of a forgotten past. Always look to the future and learn to accept that maybe some things just weren't meant to be remembered. Just forget. Good night, Riftdale. Good night.
Hey, hi, hello. I almost forgot that Night Vale has these little outro things. So Welcome to Riftdale was obviously a parody tribute thing to Welcome to Night Vale, because a lot of you have been pointing out recently that my videos are very Night Vale-esque. So I listened to a lot of Night Vale, and I made this. The background music was Disparition, obviously. I don't know how else you make a Night Vale parody than by using Disparition's music. So link will be in the description to Disparition's page. Your weather today was Cop Killer by John Mouse. That'll be in the description as well. And, today's proverb is, I don't know. Ben's bad at making parodies. You should cut him some slack, because he's never listened to Night Vale before, and this was his first attempt. So, okay, bye!